A very good morning to all my students. Hope you are all keeping well and studying seriously. Students, last week you learned passive of yes no question. But as you all know, question sentence is of two types. So if passive of yes no question is learned, then what is left? Passive of WH question. Yes. So today we will learn how to change the active form of a WH question to its passive. But before I start explaining with the help of these examples, let me ask you one thing. Do you remember what is WH question? Very easy. A WH question is a question that starts with the WH words like yes, WH words like yes, what, where, when, how, which, who, etc. Okay. So here see, I have taken some WH questions. The first question I have taken, that is, where have you planted the saplings? So it is an active form, that is clear to you, you all know, and it is also a WH question, interrogative question. The WH word used here where, and see here once again I am showing you the format. You is the subject, okay, and before it have the auxiliary verb and after it the main verb planted. This is the format of interrogative sentence. So where have you planted the saplings? Okay. Now as you did earlier also, to change this to its passive we have to go through 3 steps. So what is the first step, children? The first step is to change this to its assertive form. Now when you are changing this to assertive, let me tell you one thing. In case of passive of WH question, the WH word, whatever it is, this WH word will not change its position in the different steps. Okay. See, in all these 3 steps, the WH word where is kept in the beginning. It has not changed its position. So in assertive sentence, first I have written the WH word where, then I have changed this to assertive. So assertive means what will come first? Yes, you, the subject. Then have planted together. So where you have planted the saplings. It is the assertive form. Now the passive form. So when it is passive, what we have to do? As I have told you, where will not change its position. So where is written here. After that, the object. What is the object? Have planted what? The saplings. So the saplings will come in the beginning. So where the saplings now have been planted. Why been? You all know it is perfect tense. So been is required in passive. So where the saplings have been planted by you. Okay. And finally, the interrogative passive. In interrogative passive, as usual, where will come in the beginning, and after that, have the saplings been, all of you see very carefully, have the saplings been planted by you. So here what I have done, the saplings in the middle, and before it have and after it been planted together. Okay, the final answer is where have the saplings been planted by you. Okay, hope it's clear to you. Now let us come to the next example. The next example is when will he announce the date? So what WH word is used here? When, and in active form. Okay, now let us change this to assertive. As I have told you, the WH word when will not change its position. It has come in the beginning only. After that, in the first sentence, all of you see, will he announce. Okay, but in the second sentence, first he, then will announce together. Will announce together. Okay, so when he will announce the date. This is the assertive form. Now let us come to the passive form. In passive, what will be the answer? The what is when will come in the beginning. After that, see the object announce what? The date. It is the object. So the date will come in place of subject. So when the date will be announced by him. Okay, and the final answer will be interrogative passive. There what will happen, all of you see, in the final answer, when, then will the date be announced. Okay, so the date in the middle and will before and be announced afterwards. Okay, so this is the final answer. When will the date be announced by him? Now let me show you two more examples, and here some exceptions also are there. So when I will explain, I will show you the exceptions. See the sentence written in active. Which book do you like? Okay, all of you see very carefully. Which book do you like? So when a WH word starts with a WH question starts with the WH words like which or who or what, instead of 3 steps, if you show me the 2 steps, these are enough. Okay, why 2 steps? That you will understand when I will explain. See, which book do you like? Now which book do you like, it is interrogative. So first of all, let us make it assertive. So when you are making it assertive, what has come here? You. Now you may ask me, why ma'am, what about the WH word here, which should come in the beginning, this which? But no, because which is actually, which book is the object. See the second sentence, assertive. You like which book? I have brought which book in the end, but no need to worry. It will again come in the beginning in the final answer. Here which book is the object. See, you like which book. So which book means name of a book. So in place of which book, if you write the name of that particular book, that will be the object. You like some book. So as it is an object, that's why I have kept it in the end. Okay, but in the final answer, when you are writing the passive and interrogative passive both together, okay, then which book has again come in the beginning, and then see the tense, like present tense, so it has become is liked. So which book is liked by you? This is the final answer. Okay, now come to the last example. The last example is written in active. Who defeated the king? Very important example it is. All of you listen to my explanation very carefully. Who defeated the king? Here, see, who means the subject. It can be Ravana, it can be the name of any person. So he or she defeated the king. Okay, so defeated whom? The king. It is the object. So let us make it passive first. In the first step, let us make it passive. So if we make it passive, what will come first? The king is the object. It will come first, the king. Now was defeated, as it is past tense, so defeated has become was defeated here. And after that, see, this who has become by whom. Okay, so but no need to worry, this by whom again will come in the beginning in the final answer. So the passive form is the king was defeated by whom, and the final answer interrogative passive by whom has come in the beginning. Now was the king defeated. So see, the king is in the middle, before it was and after it defeated, and that's why now it has become interrogative passive. By whom was the king defeated? Hope this much is clear. Only remember, in case of WH questions like this, where WH words like which, who, these are used, they are instead of 3 steps, show me just 2 steps. Okay, but in case of other WH words questions, you have to show 3 steps. Thank you. Copy the sentences and learn.